and Marvin Pooh would not return the favor to her. Okay, he had her all around there doing threesomes with prostitutes and stuff like that, but he would not eat no cake. Okay, I'm like, what kind of bullshit is that? I would never be in a relationship with a man with my neck hurt, but his mouth ain't got lockjaw. Well, hello there, love bugs. Hello there, bellas. If you have not already done so, please remember to like, share to Facebook, and subscribe, because it is so important to our success here on the YouTube. And if you are not already a part of our book club, please remember to hit the Patreon link below and or the join button here on the YouTube, and for a small monthly fee of $5. You babies, yes you can be privy to all the shenanigans before the YouTube gets it, if the YouTube gets it. Now, let's talk about David Ritz and Etta James, Raised to Survive. I think this is part 9 or 10. Professionally, Harvey and I got close. Chess packaged us as a duo and had us singing I Just Want to Make Love to You and If I Can't Have You. Songs close to my true feelings about Harvey, who couldn't have cared less. Oh, meanwhile, Harvey had put together a new crop of Moonglows, including Chuck Barksdale, who took a break from the Dells, who was his home group. The rest of the guys came from D.C. Chester Simmons, Reese Palmer, James Nolan, and Marvin Gaye. Marvin Pooh. Taco meat Marvin. Oh my God, he was even fat Marvin, he just wooed you, girl. Marvin wasn't even 21, and this was his first big time break. I'd call him a proud Aries. He was a little arrogant. I could see he was troubled and moody, but he also had the vocal quality of a star. He was the only Moonglow who wasn't going crazy chasing women. The boy was shy. Women were chasing him, and often as not, he was running the other way. Women scared him. We all knew Harvey was capable of stealing our bread, and we watched him. But let me tell you, okay, Etta and Marvin, now they weren't, hunching each other, okay, but them two was looking at Harvey together like, watch that nigga. Okay, he a cool cat, but he is capable of stealing your money. Watch that nigga. Okay, so Etta and Marvin were always on, ready. They on tour together. They doing their thing. Okay, the way it worked was Percy, this dude named Percy, would come out and he would do his band thing, right? Then they gotta have a titty twister out there with him. So this girl would be swinging her tits around. Okay. Then you would have Etta James come out, and then you would have the Moonglows. I come out singing Roll With Me, Henry, Good Rockin' Daddy, a Ray Charles tune like Nighttime Is the Right Time. Then the Moonglows would come out with their processed hair, shiny shoes, their shark skin sports coats with no shirts underneath. Ugh. I bet you them sports coats stink like shit, because you can't have all that sweat, absorbing into the coat. That's why your mammy made you wear T-shirts under everything, wife beaters under everything, to catch the sweat so you don't mess up your clothes. And to think about them ninjas on stage with that conch juice, dripping down all over their sports coat and soaking into the armpits. Oh my God, that is nasty. Ugh, the nasty, okay? But, you know, I bet you the women thought it was sexy. And this is what the titty twister said, okay? Because that's what you did back then. You would hire titty twisters, okay? And it makes sense because remember in Lady Sings the Blues when the girls would just sound terrible, sing a song, and, you know, all the while they, you know, ooh, 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 you know what I'm saying? I guess that was a whole job. You know, you actually put a she called it a shaker girls. Shake it dancers, whatever it was, but that was part of the whole zhuzh back then. When Titty Tassel Tony thought Marvin Gaye was acting too shy for his own good, she got irritated with the ninja, okay? Now, they may have gotten it on once or twice, but I remember Tony complaining that Marvin wouldn't give her any head. Now, remember when we read Marvin Pooh? And what's her name? Jan said that she was sucking for her life and Marvin Pooh would not return the favor to her. Okay, he had her all around there doing threesomes with prostitutes and stuff like that, but he would not eat no cake. Okay, I'm like, what kind of bullshit is that? I would never be in a relationship with a man where my neck hurt, but his mouth ain't got locked jaw. Tony was too aggressive for Marvin, so let me tell you what happened, okay? They walking along, you know, the beach or some path or some shit like that down there in the South, okay? Marvin and Titty Tassel Tony is getting into it, okay? They cussing each other out. Marvin is irritated with her because Tony keep bringing up his non-sexual prowess, okay? What's wrong with you? You know, I'm sure, you know, like most women, the first thing they do, not me, because, you know, I don't have a problem with this, but, you know, some women, in order to hurt a man, the first thing they go to is pickle size or accuse him of being gay, okay? So, Titty Tassel Tony, this bitch is digging in, okay? Harvey Fuqua walking behind them. Harvey Fuqua is irritated and he said, you know what, y'all just need to fuck. Walk up to him and push both of them into a ditch. They pawing at each other, okay? She whooping his ass, he whooping her ass, okay? Then all of a sudden Marvin Gaye screams out, this bitch bit me! Get this crazy bitch off of me! Etta James and Harvey Fuqua jumped down in there to separate them, okay? Titty Tassel Tony had Marvin Gaye's meat inside of her mouth. Blood pouring out of her mouth. You cannibalistic bitch, you. You cannibalistic bitch. But when you in a fight, you got to do everything. I got in a fight one time with this girl, and this girl almost bit off a chunk of my titty. You heard me? That bitch was serious. I was like, wait. Hold it. Back up, girl. Okay? No. But I still got this. Where's the mark? I think I covered up. If y'all can see that. Right there. That was from one of my fights. But anyway, I wonder if it's... Anyway, okay. So anyway, look, y'all. So then Marvin Pooh stands up and he got a chunk of meat hanging out of him because this crazy bitch then took the damn chunk of meat out of his stomach. This bitch is crazy. Yes, she's crazy, Marvin Gaye. Yes, she is crazy. And that's why Marvin Gaye don't want to hunt you, girl. Do you think he want to be with a woman that will take a chunk out of him? This tour was the same tour where they got busted down in Beaumont, okay? What happened was Tony got out the car to scratch. No one was paying attention. No one saw the red satin bow filled with joints fall out of Tony's bra to the ground. No one except for the gas attendant, okay? Because they was at the, gas station. They on tour. You got to stop randomly, to get help. Nigga, can you help me? We on tour. Check the oil, make sure we got gas. Okay, AM South, don't forget that. Remember this was the 50s when pot could land your ass in the pen. Hurry, y'all, I said, let's get out of here. Now, Tony was milling around the car, looking on the ground for something. I didn't know what it was. Finally, she got in. Bobby's new battery was in place, and we drove off, okay? What they didn't know was that the gas attendant seen, titty twisting Tony shaking that ass, and the joints just spilling off of her. He booked every last one of us. Turned out, though, that the grass wasn't the worst offense. So when they got pulled over, they all got booked, okay? But the weed wasn't the biggest problem. The biggest problem, remember that Bobby Lester, okay, that's a part of the Moonglows? I guess she's now hunching Harvey Fuqua, instead of, Bobby Lester now. But anyway, remember Bobby Lester? He was that first dude who she seen using heroin, okay? When they pulled the car over, Tony's weed wasn't the biggest problem, like I said. It was Bobby Lester's works, okay? They found that nigga's needles. They found the cotton with the heroin residue in it. I don't need no drug, but you got to do all of that. He went to jail for a year behind heroin charges that, given the funky times, wasn't bad. When it came to weed, AB argued that she should take the rap. She reasoned that if they put me away, I couldn't make any money. If I were free, though, I could earn her enough money to hire a lawyer to turn her loose. And that's just what happened. Now, let me tell you about this, okay? AB, one of the old peaches, was hunching on the main CO, okay? This ninja would let her out every night, okay? So that one, he could hunch on her and AB would do whatever it is that, she needed to do, okay? I'm like, damn, AB, what kind of vagina is that? Okay, can you see Green Mile Tom Hanks hunching on a peach? A few weeks later, I got AB a lawyer who sprung her in nothing flat. By the time we got back to Chicago, we were trashed. It felt good to know that all I could do was cry, was climbing the charts, but I still didn't see any real money from the sales. Harvey and I lived together at the Sutherland Hotel. Rock and roll was in a down period. The age of doo-wop had passed. With Bobby in jail and Chuck back with the Dales, the other cats went back to D.C., except for Marvin Gaye. Now, if you have not already done so, please remember to like, share to Facebook, and subscribe, because it is so important to our success here on the YouTube. And if you are not already a part of our book club, please remember to hit the Patreon link below and or the join button here on the YouTube, and for a small monthly fee of $5. You babies, yes you, can be privy to all the shenanigans before the YouTube gets it, if the YouTube gets it. Now, remember this. The same people that you meet on the way up will always be the same people that you meet on the way down. My naysayers, my patron loves. You babies, have a good one.